So Canada is a great place to study, and I'm very biased, but I think Sheridan is a great choice. You know, going to college, graduating from college, it changes the learner, but it also changes the world. And so we really encourage students to take a look at our programs and to come and join our learning community. I promise you, it'll be a great experience.
Jupiter Media presents
Destination Canada, promoting Canadian education and development of Nepalese diaspora in Canada.
Hello and Namaste. Destination Canada is back again with the very important message for the student and parents who are thinking about the study in Canada, Canadian University College and the education system. Today we are going to talk about the Sheridan College. Sheridan College is prestigious college which has a varieties of courses related to the industry, telecommunication, engineering and so on. To update about the Sheridan College, we have very special guest from Sheridan College who is none other than Janet Morrison. She is the president of college. Let's welcome her to the show. Dr. Janet, you are welcome on our show.
Thank you for having me today.
Okay, so we are quite happy to having you in this platform so that we can talk lots about the Sheridan College, international students' experience and career outcomes as well. So first of all, would you please introduce yourself and tell us something about Nepal Connect program?
My name is Dr. Janet Morrison, and I'm the President and Vice Chancellor of Sheridan in Ontario, Canada. And I'm really excited to be here. I have not been to Nepal before, and it was so beautiful flying in earlier today.
Okay, so can you give us an overview of Sheridan College and what makes it a preferred destination for international students?
So thank you. There are so many things that make Sheridan a destination for international students. First, it's in Canada. We are a warm, welcoming community, learning community. But I always talk to students about academic quality. So if you come to Sheridan, you're going to get a high quality education, but the student experience at Sheridan is second to none. So we're very excited to welcome international students. Diversity and inclusion are key pillars of what and how we deliver education in the communities we serve. Sheridan is a large institution with all the benefits of a large institution, but it feels small because we're very grounded in community. And so students have a positive experience, the academic quality is very high, and they graduate and they get jobs.
Let's update something about the recent changes in Canadian education. What are some recent changes or the updates in Canadian education system that Nepalese students should be aware of when planning to study in Canada?
Well, so I think the most important change that I would encourage students and prospective students to think about is that Canada has realigned its programming, academic programming, with labor market demand. So that when you're admitted to one of our programs at Sheridan, there will be a job waiting for you on the other side of your education after you graduate. And so these are really, I think, important pieces of the puzzle for students. Students come to Sheridan to get a hands-on education that will prepare them for life and for a good job, and that can be delivered in Canada.
Sheridan College is known for its diverse program. Can you highlight some of the most demanded courses and the career pathway available for international students?
Yeah, there are so many programs to choose from at Sheridan, all of them excellent, high quality. I would highlight our programming across health, so health disciplines in particular. Those programs tend to be more focused at our Davis campus in Brampton, Ontario, but also our programming across technology type disciplines, including kind of mobile computing and programming in AI. We have great programs in supply chain and across the business suite of programs at Sheridan. There are really so many to choose from, and students, I always encourage students to think about the combination of what they really enjoy in terms of their academic studies, but also what they're really good at. And I'm quite confident that at Sheridan, if you contemplate, think about those two pieces of the puzzle, you're going to find the right academic program for you and for your future.
Moving to a new country for education can be challenging for students. So what support service does Sheridan College provide to the international students so that they can success their educational journey smoothly?
So this is one of the things that I'm most proud of at Sheridan. We are a very warm, welcoming, diverse community. So there are students at Sheridan from all over the world who speak a multitude of different languages and bring with them to our campuses rich lived experiences. Our student services are second to none in Canada. Students give me feedback all the time about finding community in clubs, through student government, through their academic programs. We have a whole suite of student services for international students, but more important for me is how international students feel as welcomed, valued members of our community. Lots of supports for students who speak English as a second language, transition supports, housing supports, academic advising. There really is not just a host of programming, but there are all kinds of great people who work at Sheridan who will be very excited to welcome students from Nepal.
How does Sheridan College foster a strong research and the learning environment, and what opportunities do students have engaged in hand and innovative learning?
So Sheridan's all about applied learning, and a big piece of that is involvement and engagement in research. So almost all of our programs have some type of experiential education. You can do internships, placements, co-ops. Those are great ways to get hands-on learning in the workplace and community and industry. But you can also get involved in a research project. You can do a capstone program. There are all kinds of opportunities, again, for hands-on learning that prepare students for life and work after graduation.
How does Sheridan College help international students, including those from Nepal, adapt to the Canadian culture and integrate into the student life in campus?
So even before you arrive in Canada, there'll be all kinds of information available on getting yourself oriented and settled to your new life in Canada. But after you arrive, there are orientation programs, there are student services available, and all around our campuses, there are faculty members and there are staff who are just so keen to welcome students to Sheridan from all around the globe.
What advice would you give to the Nepalese students and their parents who are considering Sheridan College for their higher education?
So Canada is a great place to study, and I'm very biased, but I think Sheridan is a great choice. You know, going to college, graduating from college, it changes the learner, but it also changes the world. And so we really encourage students to take a look at our programs and to come and join our learning community. I promise you, it'll be a great experience.
Dr. Janet, thank you so much for your valuable time and thoughts.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Destination Canada, promoting Canadian education and development of Nepalese diaspora in Canada.